All right, we're going to try another classic pump up song. This one is called Lose Yourself by the artist Eminem. Here's a. What I love about this song is that beat is just almost unstoppable, drives right through the entire thing, and then the way he raps over it, the lyrics are just great. So we're going to try to recreate the feel of this song as well. And again, we're not going to try to recreate the song exactly like it is. We're going to create our own little feel. It's just going to be a short little piece that is inspired by, and we borrow some things from this tune, Lose Yourself. So, like we did in the last video, we're going to go for the drummer first. We're going to try to find a drummer that fits our style here. I'm going to go to the electronic drummer. Typically, hip-hop uses electronic drums very frequently, and so that's how you're going to get that authentic sound. Not always, of course, but oftentimes. So first, we're going to set that tempo like we did before. And listen for that tempo. Tap, 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 tap. Much faster than the last one, right? So I hit the tap, 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 tap. So this is putting us all the way to like 178. 170? 170, let's say 175. Okay, good? So then I'm going to click on the drummer, and we're going to go down to the bottom under electronic. We've got two hip-hop options. So let's listen to these two guys here. We've got Maurice. I think that actually sounds pretty close. And then we have Dez. And that one's not going to fit. That's a different style of hip-hop drumming. So once again. And I think what we notice, it's a very simple drum part. So we're going to simplify Maurice as much as possible. We're going to drag it down to loud and simple. Let's see. And I think that's going to work really well for us. I'm going to make it just simple as possible. And that's going to work. Good. What else is going on inside this track? There are these chords going in the background. Bum, bum, bum. Dun. Let's say hit those chords. We're going to find an instrument that'll work for that. Let's go over to our... I really love using the Alchemy synth over here on piano. So I'm going to click on Alchemy synth. And we're going to want to just be playing chords. So we hit that button there. And now we got to find what sound is going to work best for us. So this is a little too cloudy. Now don't forget that you can change the sound a lot by moving your finger here. If you find something that doesn't sound like the one that Eminem's using, but you like it, by all means, use that instead. I think we go soft and a little lo-fi. I could also go and find a whole new instrument, maybe, I don't know, granular Vox? Or that might get us somewhere. That's going to work for me. All right, so I'm going to go back to the beginning of the song, turn off You Eminem, and I'm going to hit record. I'm pretty happy with the way that sounds already. I just went between G and AM, which means A minor. What else can we add? Well, you never want to forget about the bass. It's oftentimes the bass is forgotten because it's hard to hear, but it sure makes a difference when it's there. Let's go to scales on the bass this time. And what bass should we pick? How about, what would a sequence bass sound like? I like that. Let's hit record over here. 3, 4. Doesn't have to do much. A little pattern that you can come up with. And it does fill it out quite a bit there. Good. What else can we add? What'd you say? Strings? Why not? Let's add some strings. Or if we go back to scale. Remember we talked about how that beat was really driving? So maybe we just do something that would emphasize that beat. Let's add that. I'm just gonna go bop, 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 just on the beat. 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. The notes I picked are only because I like the way they sounded. I'm not sure why they sound good. Didn't think about it. Just grabbed them. Sounds good to me. And I think we've got another nice little pump up track we could put in the back of our video.